What's up, guys? Today, me and my little brother Teddy are going to be building something pretty cool. Hopefully. So this is an old pedal scooter. It's pretty broken, and we also have this weed whacker that doesn't run currently. It just needs a carb, so we're gonna put that on, and hopefully we can put that onto that. So yeah, let's get that thing running. We're gonna try putting the new spark plug in that came with the carb. Hopefully it works. Let's do the first start. Hopefully it starts.
Oh, I was putting on. Oh, we got it! What?
All right, so now we're gonna take the weed whacker off and kind of just figure out an idea. And we also wanna put a seat, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay, time for this to be gone. That seat will not do, so we're changing it out.
Just sitting. All right, so I just welded up the seat to this thicker pipe, and then just to a plate down there that attaches to the frame. It looks a little lean forward. That is straight with the frame though. So it's just the seat in that. It kind of makes it look silly, but yeah, it's coming out pretty good. Taking this beauty down that hill. All right. One hand is sketchy, especially with brakes that don't work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Death wobble. I need two hands. Woo. Yeah. These brakes don't work. But we're keeping them. All right, so we just welded up these pegs. They came out pretty good. And now we're moving on to the sprockets and stuff. I think we'll be able to weld one of these sprockets onto the clutch that's on the weed whacker and just attach a chain. I'm not sure about the gear ratio, but there's plenty of sprockets we can use, even if we need to switch out the back one here. So yeah, we're gonna just start taking all these off and see what we're working with.
Will be our rear sprocket, and we're gonna hopefully figure out which one will be our clutch sprocket.
So we're taking the rear tire off, and we'll take all this off as well. So this is gonna be a pain in the butt to get off without a puller, so we're just gonna cut it off so we don't need anything else. So this is being a pain in the butt. It's not coming through. So I have the same exact size one on this old BMX bike I was saving for a project, and I'm going to try to get this off. It should be a lot easier. Right now, we just got this off. I had to weld this onto it because we weren't going to be able to use this. I bent it, and it just would have been a pain in the butt. I do have an extra one of these that I might be able to throw on, but yeah, I don't know. I was turning it the wrong way, which is embarrassing, but oh well. So I tried getting this off, and it's kind of stuck on there, and then I thought it's going to be a pain in the butt to get this on, so what I might as well do is just drill this out so it can slide over that, and then just weld it onto that sprocket. So we're gonna try that. I love burning out drill bits and not even measuring it and just doing it all by eye. All right, so we're gonna tack it on pretty strong, make sure it's straight, and then hopefully I can get that part off the other scooter for the brake. It's not perfectly straight, but whatever. I don't really care at this point. It's a scooter with a weed whacker motor. I think it's fine. We're gonna be using the clutch off the weed whacker, and it's in there, so we're gonna just use the cutting tool and cut a line around this whole thing, and then we should be able to weld a sprocket on and mount the motor, and we should be good. We're not gonna have brakes though, but who really needs those? So I just did a little calculating on a app that is mostly for like go-karts and mini bikes, but I thought I could get a rough idea. And it looks like this sprocket is gonna be the best, the small one right here. So we're gonna cut that off and try to weld that onto this. So I'm too lazy to pull the actual sprocket off. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. So I started welding the bearing and this, and I should just be able to weld the shaft onto that, and it hopefully will work. I just realized that I didn't weld this straight on, so I might have to cut it off eventually. That spring is busted. So I have this old weed whacker. I had to take the springs off because the ones I had on were pretty stretched and broken. So we put that on, and now we can put this on. So today's hopefully going to be the last day of us working on this. Hopefully we can take it out for a test drive. So we're going to straighten this. We're going to cut it off, re-weld it. We're going to make this rear sprocket stronger, some stronger tack welds, and then we can hook up a throttle cable. And I'm thinking we're just going to make a mount right here and mount it somewhere here with this chain. That took way too long, and it's still not perfect, but I used an old socket, and now it's a lot better. All right, so we cut out this piece of metal and bolted it straight onto this. The tank doesn't fit, but that's not a big deal. Now this is just gonna get welded straight onto this, and we also used some extra chain. I did shorten it a little bit, and yeah, I think we might be able to ride it today. All right, so we just got it tacked on. Now we're gonna weld the full thing. Covered the gas tank with an old glove just so I don't explode. It is kind of concerning that there's only 2 bolts holding the motor on, but I think it'll be fine. It's a scooter with a weed whacker motor. So I'm honestly shocked we made it this far without spending any money on it. There are a couple things that could go wrong, one being the gear ratio. I'm hoping it's good. It's a 3-to-1, which is pretty bad. So it's gonna take a while to get up to speed probably. And it's gonna be a pain in the butt if we have to change it, but let's hope that's good. And the chain tension, we can slide the wheel back if we need to tension it, but that looks pretty good, and I'm hoping it doesn't fall off. Throttle cable's getting hooked up right now, and yeah, it's going pretty good.
So we're gonna clean up this, fix all that, and we're gonna see when we ride it.
Time to test it. The chain kept falling off, so I'm gonna probably need to weld up a tensioner, but right now we can at least see if it works. So, just saying, don't expect much because I need a tensioner on the chain. Yeah, you want to get it started. The chain's already off. This chain's gonna pop right off. We need to tighten it. Alright, just tighten the chain. Kickstand broke too. But all we did was slide the wheel back. It should be enough. Should be enough. Alright, we just finished this completely free, out of scraps and stuff, just from the garage. We didn't even put a penny into this, so that's pretty awesome that we got it to at least work, so I'm hoping it'll work now. I have a really bad feeling this is gonna go super slow because the gear ratio is 3 to 1, but here we go. I'm gonna get going with it. I don't think he's got it. I mean, just saying.
Wait, let me ride it somewhere. I'll ride it.
There you go. That was terrible. We're going down the hill right now because that was way too slow. The calculator said that would be the best gear ratio, but it really was terrible. So I'm gonna let my little siblings ride it after. Maybe it'll be better. But yeah, right now we're going up the hill. Alright, let's go. Alright, Teddy, it's your turn to ride this. If this doesn't work, I'm really going to be sad. It's working! Oh, there it goes. How I think of it is, it was completely free and it's moving. It is about to blow up, but we had fun.
There it goes.
All right, guys, that wraps up the video. We made a scooter out of junk, completely free, and the top speed was about 5 miles an hour. But it's all right because we had fun. 4-day project. Can't really beat it, so we'll see you in the next video. Wow, really running bad. Yes, it has gas. This isn't the end of the motorized scooter. You will be seeing more. Hopefully.